Okay, today I'm attempting to remove the bed. Never done it before. I'm going to loosen these. So as far as I can tell, it's these 3 bolts here on each side that I need to remove. So yeah, you see that? Yeah, just as I thought. There is a low spot in my bed knife, right in the center. And I think it's where I took on a rock. It's right here. And I can see that it's got like a little low spot in it. You know, I'm probably just going to have to deal with it. So a new bed knife's like 300. I think it was 270 or something like that. Just looking for nicks in the blade, smooth out, where I do a back lap. Just throw this bad boy back in here and see how this works out. There's a little collar there that's got to fit in the hole. Just a little extra piece, and that's gonna align that tight in there. All right, so here we're going to install our reversing kit to do our back lapping. Got an extra long chain. And this chain, I have an extension on it because the original chain, which is the same chain, I just put an extension on it. I have an extension right here. It was too short, it was too tight, and it broke one of my pulleys. So I had a friend weld it for me and fix it. So now everything's good. So the first thing we need to do here is we need to put our gear on. So that means I need to take this off. I have all my parts already here. So this is an Allen screw. So I am going to take Allen out. Okay, so that is out. And these are a little different. It's offset. And it's offset so the pulley needs to stick out further so the chain lines up with the reverser gears. Before I tighten that, I'm just going to go ahead and remove these bolts. There's 4 of them. I've kind of learned working on this McLane, it's really more advantageous to use a socket ratchet than it is to use an impact gun, because if you use an impact gun, you're just going to create some problems for yourself. It is what it is. I need to tighten the sprocket. Okay, so I'm just threading the chain through so it will reverse. Make sure the chain is tight. It's going to connect right there. Lines up perfectly because of my extender. And it's a little loose, but without it, it's definitely too tight. So it's got it going around, back this way, back around, master link on, and all it's really doing is reversing the blade, the reel, for when I start the engine, and I can use the engine to backlap this reel. And McLane says to do it for 10 minutes. A lot of people use the drill, and I'm sure you could probably use the drill on this. When I saw they had this, I just felt it was going to be easier to deal with, because I guess I'm just too uncoordinated to hold a drill at the same time and use a paintbrush to go back and forth on it. Okay, so I need to adjust the bed knife before I move on. So I'm going to loosen the bed knife adjusters. Remember, there's 2 bolts here, one here in the front. Need a 1/2 inch. Let's loosen this one. It's nice and tight up here. I got some 80 grit and I got some 120. We got a paintbrush for each. So when we do this, all we're going to do is we're going to start the engine, and we're just going to engage it to make the blade spin. We're not engaging the drive or anything like that. The wheel is off the ground. And like I said, this is why I made this board, because it's got the blocks in the front to block it. Everything's on, good to go. applied a good amount of compound on the blade, and I'm just going to let it run and do its thing. And I'm going to let it run for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to change to the 120. Okay, I'm changing over to the 120 right now. I'm going to do 120. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this reverser. All right, so we're going to take the chain off. This chain's off. I'm going to go ahead and remove my sprocket. So there's a little notch here in the shaft that the Allen screw stops into right here. All right, for the last step here. So I moved the mower outside, and last step is going to be to go ahead and rinse off all this water-soluble grit off. Nice clean blade now, no grit on it.
Bed knife removal and a full backlapping. That's how you do it with the backlapping kit that you can get from McLane. Makes it nice and easy. Get the job done. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have plenty of videos about working on a McLane at my channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.